Wow, making it just in time. We are like ready for like showtime, like right now. Crazy. Need my shit together. Showtime. What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Underground Live, bgrynch Live with your boy, bgrynch. You have absolutely no idea what I just went through at the very fucking couple of minutes before the show fucking started. It was fucking crazy. The craziness that I endured right before coming on the air. I'm glad that I was able to make it on time. Almost fucking missed it. What's up, YouTuber? Nice to have you with us. You beat out the Facebook crowd, actually. Yeah, we have a great show for you tonight. I hope you guys stick around to watch it. It's going to be one of those good bgrynch live shows. How you doing, Bonnie? How's it going? Nice to see you here and tuned in. Anyway, tonight's going to be a great show. I hope you all stay tuned. We're going to talk about some things and, do our normal thing. So why don't we get at it, shall we? All right. So anyway, you know me, bgrynch. I'm a lover of many things. Beautiful women, good food, good drugs. You know what I mean? Speaking about drugs, a lot of people like to snort a lot of things. Okay. Like me, for instance, cocaine would be something I would like to snort. I don't. I smoke it. No, I'm just kidding. But people snort cocaine, people snort pills, people snort fucking condoms, for crying out loud. Well, I'm going to tell you something that's going to blow your mind. Okay. One thing that you should not ever snort is plutonium, because plutonium, how you doing, Diane? How's it going, Sarah? Plutonium will actually make your head explode if you snort it. Okay. So snort anything you want except for plutonium. I wouldn't smoke fucking radium or anything like that either, because, you fuck up your brain that way. But I guess you could fuck up your brain snorting anything. But definitely stay away from plutonium because your head will explode. Just a little fun fact for you. Speaking about mind-blowing things, the Major League Baseball training started. How you doing, Tammy, our new family member? How you doing, Kim? Nice to see you. Major League Baseball started their training camp in Philly. And guess what? Of course, they rushed things. 12 players and 2 staff members just tested positive for COVID. So we're in such a rush to get such a shitty sport started, such a boring, snoozing fucking sport started, and 14 people now in Philly have fucking COVID over fucking baseball. Crazy. It is. You can't start these sports. I wonder how this is going to affect National Football League, because they're planning on getting their season started early or on time, whenever the fuck football starts. All I really care about, to be honest with you, is that hockey season was cut in half, and that there's going to be a year on the Stanley Cup that will be missing, which is very, very upsetting, because if they plan on putting a fucking team on the Stanley Cup that just had the most points in the league, that's not a real fucking Stanley Cup win. And I will be fucking pissed. I will take my fucking cock out, all 8 inches of it, and I will slam it in a fucking drawer. Okay? In a dresser drawer, if that's the proper way you say it. I used to say draw, and people would be like, what are you drawing? Hey, Joyful. And I'd be like, I'm not drawing anything. I'm talking about getting some underwear out of my drawer. No, it's drawer. So I got to pronounce that correctly, because punctuality is everything to me now. Okay. Yeah, man. So it's crazy. Basically, things are going nuts here. How old did you know I was? How did I know you were watching? Because I could read everything you're saying on these comments, which, if you blaze me with too many comments, it's going to throw my concentration off the show. I'm going to end up fucking up and making myself look silly, and people will tune out, and I end up having a conversation with you like I'm doing right now, which I can't. Although if you have a question or a comment, feel free to actually, present that comment or question, and I will do my best to make sure that I'm able to answer it. Although sometimes I'm not able to answer it. Tammy, I'm not bitching at you. Come on now. I'm just saying, sometimes I miss, like Joyful gets upset because sometimes I don't shout out to her, or Kim will get upset because sometimes I can't shout out to her because I can't always keep attention to the comments. I do my best. I'm only a human being. Okay. Plus I got a camera right here up with YouTube that gets to see the side of my face. because I'm staring at Facebook because I have more of a Facebook crowd than I do of a YouTube crowd. Craziness, utter fucking craziness. So anyway, I'm crossing my legs here. Fuck it, even though I'm an old man. I'm wearing slides. I don't even know I'm wearing slides because it's not like you guys can see my feet or I'm walking anywhere. So they're off now. Now I'm more comfortable. I'm actually sitting in my underwear with a black shirt on. I'm wearing this Green Day black shirt. I do not like Green Day, but I haven't worn this black shirt on a show before. That guy, Billy, who is the front man of Green Day, I'd like to slap him in the fucking face with my 8-inch cock. Right in the fucking face. It would hurt. Trust me. It would hurt him. Him and his big wide eyes and stupid facial expressions. I just can't stand Green Day. Although I've worn all my other black shirts before. This is new. And I figure since we have new family members tuning in, I would do something new. What can I tell you, man? Why do I have this fucking Green Day shirt? Because it was given to me for free by a friend. So this is the first time I'm actually ever even wearing it. So I'm donning the shirt on the show. Anyway, like most of us, I'm wishing that we could go back to 2019 because I'm going to tell you what, after COVID and the change of modern America in 2020, the only thing left to happen is for the fucking aliens to come down. Right, YouTube? Right, Facebook? I'm telling you. You guys might think I'm full of shit. You guys might not think I know what I'm talking about here. But you thought that America, did you ever think that America was going to be fucking walking around like a third world country with fucking masks over their fucking faces? Absolutely not. We never fucking thought that. We looked at fucking other countries like, oh, look at them with fucking scars and SARS and fucking all that bullshit. They got to walk around with fucking masks everywhere. Look how fucking funny that is. It's not so fucking funny when it happens to us. It's happening. So guess what? My belief is that by the end of the fucking 2020, the aliens are going to fucking come down from another fucking solar system and fucking gather us up and either destroy us or take us to a safer planet. I'm not really sure. But the funny thing about aliens is, and I'll get into this real fucking quick, is that I did this on a show a couple of weeks ago. You know that every government in the entire world is aware that there is a form of life in another solar system. And they are aliens, okay? United States conspiracy theorists feel as though the United States are in contact with these aliens. And that's why aliens come to the United States to abduct people to test. And it's odd because they only test white people. I've never really heard of a black person being abducted by a UFO and tested, which means I'm thinking that if the aliens come down, maybe all the white people will be taken, and then the black people will be left with the United States, and whatever shit goes down here, I guess it's too bad for them. I don't really know. I'm just assuming, it's not an opinion. It's not a bias. I'm just saying. I've never heard of a black person saying that, oh, I've been abducted by a fucking UFO. And speaking about being abducted by a UFO, how come the Air Force never sees this on their fucking radar, that there's an unidentified flying object coming into our fucking space area, our atmosphere? It's just fucking crazy because they're probably far, far technically advanced to us. Well, they could make us a slave possibly, or they could eat us. I actually think that, like Sarah just said, I actually think that we're a big science project to fucking aliens. And that's why they're always coming down to test us and shit, because they want to see how far we've come and like what we're up to and how fucking bad we're destroying our fucking planet. What's up, Diane? How you doing? Yeah, so it's like they made a mess of a science project to see how badly we could fuck ourselves, and they're probably laughing at us. And that's why they stick fucking probes and shit up our asses and down our noses, or up our noses and down our throats and shit, because they want to see how fucked up our bodies are from fucking tobacco and alcohol and all the things we do to our bodies to fuck it all up. I'm just saying, it's a possibility, no? Look, I'm not saying that it's the truth. I'm just saying it's a fucking possibility. Just agree with me. Say yes, bgrynch. It's a possibility because we don't know everything. Speaking about knowing everything, there is one thing that I know. I have a new friend by the name of Michelle Marie, who is a new family member to the show. I don't know if she's watching just yet or not, but she had got in touch with me yesterday on Messenger to let me know that she had watched the show and she thought I was fucking hilarious and extremely gorgeous, and she was right on both accounts. She thinks it's funny that I talk about my cock all the time on the show. That's just something I've been doing for years because I am very proud of my handsome 8-inch fucking cock. You know, how many times am I going to say cock in this fucking show? Anyway, no, she actually was calling me about getting banned, about bgrynch getting banned on his former page. And she was telling me that, you know, well, rules are meant to be broken. And she said that they were meant to be broken like crayons, which got me thinking. I'm thinking to myself, you want to know what else meant to be broken? Rulers. Rulers were meant to be broken. Like, you know, rulers that you measure shit with. Crayons, they break very fucking easily. Okay. But have you ever tried to break, karate chop a fucking wooden ruler? That shit hurts. You ain't breaking that shit. It's meant to be fucking karate chop. You ever have your friend hold a fucking ruler and you fucking try to karate chop it? This is really more for the guys than the women, even though all of you right now are fucking female that are watching, because 95% of my demographic are female and only fucking 4% are males and 1% are, I don't know, man, maybe they're fucking aliens or animals. I don't know who that 1% is, but 4% are fucking males, 95% are fucking females, and that's just the way it is. Yeah, if you've ever tried to break a fucking ruler before, you can't. It fucking hurts, man. You ain't breaking no fucking ruler unless you're a fucking karate master. You got that fucking karate chop that's fucking incredible. But I certainly don't. I've almost broken my hand on a couple fucking rulers. And plastic rulers, well, they get stress fractures in them. When you bend them too much, they actually break. You can't karate chop them motherfuckers either because they are so flexible. So rulers are really, I guess, in hindsight, not meant to be fucking broken. Now, crayons, yes, they break very easily. And I was thinking about fucking crayons is what the fuck is up with a white fucking crayon? It's useless. Most of the things we color on are fucking white paper anyway. So what is the use of a white fucking crayon? Seriously, unless you're using a black crayon to color with, and then you use the white crayon to color over the black crayon. And then there you go. You have a 4-year-old kid being racist because he's using a white crayon over a black crayon. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm thinking to myself, maybe they should come out with a multiracial fucking crayon that has a black on one side, white on the other, and bring the two together in harmony and peace. And then it really doesn't matter. Anyway, that was my thought on that. Abolishing possibly the white crayon, not so fucking simple, because I guess there's black construction paper, there's red construction paper, there's orange construction paper. There's a lot of different color papers that you can use the white crayon with. But on white paper, a white crayon is fucking useless. Completely fucking utterly useless. And now they don't even have fucking real names for the fucking crayons, like sky blue. Whatever happened to red crayons, blue crayons, fucking yellow crayons? What the fuck is good as a yellow crayon too? You barely ever see that either when you color with it. They should abolish all that shit. Anyway, speaking about abolishing shit, you guys have to, you're not going to fucking believe this. I'm sure all of you have heard that they are fucking Quaker Oats is getting rid of the Aunt Jemima brand syrup and pancakes. Now, this is fucking crazy. This has gone too far. All right. Larnell Evans Sr. is the great grandson of the lady who played Aunt Jemima. All right. Aunt Jemima is actually, what's up, Beth? How you doing, sweetheart? What's up, Mike? Aunt Jemima was a real fucking person, man. She was, I forget her name, but she was brought to Quaker Oats in 1935. She worked as the spokesperson for Quaker Oats for 20 years, from 1935 to about 1955 or 53, somewhere around there. And then they made the fucking, the syrup and the pancakes after her. That's what she did. She made fucking pancakes. And from what I understand, she made the bomb fucking pancakes. So she was a good lady. And her great grandson is fucking really pissed that they're taking her off the shelves because she's an icon. Everybody knows fucking who Aunt Jemima is. There's no fucking terminology or fucking recognition of any kind of fucking slavery just because the bitch is wearing a fucking bandana around her fucking head. That's great fucking syrup, man. We all love fucking Aunt Jemima syrup. As a matter of fact, another great syrup that we love that's getting fucking abolished is fucking Mrs. Butterworth. They're taking Mrs. Butterworth possibly off of the fucking shelf because Mrs. Butterworth is apparently a black woman. Not only that, is they're thinking about taking Uncle Ben's and the cream of wheat guy off of the fucking shelves, because these all have to do historically with slavery. I don't know how, but this is true. Fact check this shit. I ain't kidding. This ain't no fucking joke. It's fucking crazy already. It's gotten absolutely fucking out of control. All right. And what are they going to do? Replace them with fucking white spokespersons? Like, that's not white fucking supremacy. Let these fucking black icons have their lifetime of fucking recognition. You know, it's fucking ridiculous. No, Jemima is not spelled like that, sweetheart. There's no A-H at the end of Jemima. You're very, very wrong. You could fact check that. Anyway, they are also going to abolish, you're not going to believe this, fucking grits and collard greens. No, I'm just kidding about that. But yeah, as far as abolishing things, I think they should abolish fucking interracial relationships too. I mean, why not? While they're fucking getting rid of shit. Unless, of course, the man is black. How you doing, Heather? Heather doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to end up marrying her. As a matter of fact, speaking of which, you guys, right now, at this very moment, how you doing, Jamie? I am having sex in my head. All right. I just wanted to let you guys know that. So if by any chance you see me shudder, it's because I had an orgasm in my brain. But as we speak, as we talk right now, I am literally having intercourse inside my head while doing the show and keeping complete focus on the show as well. That's because I am a consummate professional, and that's just how bgrynch rolls. But what I'm saying about interracial relationships, as long as the man is black and the subservient wife or girlfriend is white, then they find no problem with that. But should it be the other way around, then we have fucking problems. What's up, Drusilla? Then we have fucking problems. So away with fucking interracial relationships. As long as we're getting rid of everything else, we might as well get rid of them fucking too. All right, fucking, because everything we love is being taken away from us. Fucking take away from that too. You know, I have actually, you know, something, come to think about it, I've messed around with black women before, but I've actually never had sex with a black woman before. I don't know what that's like. But from what I understand, the inside of their vaginas are all the same. They just might look different on the outside, but on the inside, they pretty much look the same as what you guys have. Anyway, that's so fucking bad, man. That was just a fucking utterance, a spontaneous utterance. I apologize. Yeah, Diane says, we know, dear. I know you know. YouTuber Diane knows. Yeah. You know what else should be abolished while we're at talking about abolishment? The number one, the number three, the pencil, and the blue, pink, red, yellow fucking multicolor fucking pens. All right. Because technically, the only official pencil and pen that you can use on any kind of document is a number 2 pencil and a black pen. Now, of course, you can have multicolored pens for coloring and whatnot and doodling and whatnot. But as far as pencils are concerned, number 2 pencils are the only kind of pencils you could use on any kind of official document. Coloring as well, shading as well. And the reason is because of the graphite weight in the fucking pen. That's why when you take placement tests and SATs, that's why you have to use a number 2 pencil when you fill in the little fucking bubbles. It's because the light reader on that, to make sure that the answers are correct, it's because of the graphite weight that lets the light through. Little fucking education for you all. Let fucking bgrynch roll a little fat on your heads. Hold on a second. Wow, dude. I just busted the biggest brain nut I think I ever had. Holy shit. That was intense. I hope you guys experienced that with me. Jesus Christ almighty. I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, the number 2 pencil, man, should be, oh my God. The number 2 pencil should be the only pencil around. What the fuck use is a fucking number 1 or a number 3 pencil going to do for you? All right, be a little bit of a different color because it has different graphite weight. I don't think there's any fucking difference. Just keep the fucking number 2 pencil, which also is good for karate chopping, just like the ruler is good for karate chopping. You could fucking karate chop a fucking pencil. I'm sure we've all done that. Even you women have fucking karate chop fucking pencils. Haven't you? Maybe not. I have. It's a waste of a fucking pencil, I'll tell you that much. And pencils sometimes are very hard to come by. Have you ever gone to school and had to fucking take a test? The teachers had to start bringing fucking pencils to school that you have to return, because who the fuck has a fucking pencil anymore? We all carry pens. And by God, most of them are black, because black is the official color of fucking pens. Isn't that weird? Why don't they have a white pen? Because you couldn't see it on white paper. That's the only thing I could think about. Anyway, all right, let's get serious now. We're gonna get real fucking serious. All right, this fucking lady, 62-year-old Ilba Dickey, was found face down in a fucking canal by her husband of 40 years of marriage with her dog and their dog Ralph, face down in a fucking lake. All right, the husband came out the back door and saw them in the backyard lake, face down in the fucking canal. And they're wondering if, why, thank you, Feather. You have to go to bed soon? All right, well, show's almost over. So fucking just chill the fuck out, Feather. Don't rush me. All right? I'll have to virtually fucking reach through the screen and slap you in that face of yours. Just kidding. I would never do that. I'm so harmless, women and men. Anyway, the police are investigating this fucking, this death. They're ruling out fucking homicide or any kind of foul play. But it got me thinking, who is more loyal? Like, who's the bigger loss here to this gentleman? The wife or the dog? Because let's face it, when it comes to loyalty, who is actually more loyal? Is it the dog or is it the wife? Now, granted, the dog can't make sandwiches or dinner or clean the house. But one thing a dog has to do, the dog does, is fucking come every time you call it. Dog is very obedient, just can't fetch you beer. Maybe the wife is the better thing to have around. I don't know. I don't have a dog. I have a cat. Fucking cat listens to me half the time, but he's a stubborn motherfucker. Now, let's get even more fucking serious. All right? Molestation in the fucking Boy Scouts. What the fuck is going on with that? Fucking den masters having sex with Boy Scouts. This is so fucked up. And I'm going to tell you why this is fucked up. Because haven't they learned from the priests, from years and years of priests having sex with kids, that fucking, it's the wrong thing to fucking do and you will get fucking busted? Like, what the fuck is wrong with these guys? And then I was thinking to myself, why don't priests and den masters just fucking rent prostitutes? But then again, there aren't too many prostitutes that are 12 years and under. So that's probably why. Anyway, Fathers is ill. Remember, Brian. Oh, Feather is ill. Oh, I thought you were saying Fathers, like you were correcting me on my priest theory. I was going to say Joyful. Back off, but you weren't. Yes, I know Feather is feeling ill. I hope you feel better, Feather. Feather Heather. Yeah, these den masters from the Boy Scouts should learn from the priests that it's not fucking cool to fucking rape and sodomize little boys. That's all I'm saying. It's been going on forever. Iggy Azalea just had a baby. The rumors are correct. That's why she disappeared for a little while. And she's now showing off her new post-baby body in activewear. But I could goddamn guarantee you that they are covering up her nasty ass stretch marks on her big fat ass and her stomach, because I don't know too many women that post-pregnancy do not have stretch marks on their bodies. Okay? So Iggy Azalea, now who wants to fuck Iggy Azalea? Like right now or within the next 2 years before those stretch marks start to dissipate. Certainly not bgrynch, although I don't find her that attractive to begin with. I'm not a big Iggy Azalea fan to begin with. I quite honestly don't find her very attractive. But most people do for some reason. I like to take that 8-inch cock of mine and slap her in the fucking face with it. Although I'd probably get beat up by a whole bunch of bodyguards, but at least I'd be 8 inches away from her when doing it. Give me a chance to fucking run from them. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Iggy Azalea just had a kid, a boy, from what I understand. And that is crazy. And yes, I have definitely completed my mind sex. I'm still fucking recovering from it. As a matter of fact, I think I need to smoke a cigarette after that. That was intense. Whew. Anyway, let me put that down. All right, so you're not going to believe this. All right, we're winding down, so don't disappear on me yet. But Alexander Cohen is one of the 4 cops that were charged in the murder of George Floyd. He's out on $750,000 bond bail. Okay, and he was caught in a, what is it called? It is called a fucking Cubs food grocery store. Okay. Now, in the pictures of him at the time of the arrest of George Floyd, he was bald and had no beard. But this lady spotted him at the fucking grocery store with a full head of hair and fucking nice beard to fucking hide who he was. And she noticed who the fuck he was. So she ripped out her fucking phone camera and started videotaping and going after. I love you too, Heather. You have absolutely no fucking clue how much I love this girl, fucking Heather, people. She doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to marry this motherfucker, whether she likes it or not. It's just going to happen. Anyway, this lady starts bitching him out while filming him on her video phone camera. And the only comment that this guy could say was, "I'm sorry for how you feel. I'm sorry for how you feel." And she's like, "You motherfucker. I'm sorry for how you feel. You a goddamn killer. I'm sorry for how you feel. You murdered that motherfucker. I'm sorry for how you feel." That's all he would say over and over and over again was, "I'm sorry how you feel." It's not a very talkative fucking guy, but I suppose that's the only comment that his lawyer will probably allow him to fucking say to anybody that spots him. And last but not least, in the fucking news, I think that in lieu of all of this black and white controversy, Africa finally got back at us, at America, because in the Sahara Desert, this is true shit now, all right, in the Sahara Desert, a giant sandstorm blew an incredible, huge amount of dust 20,000 feet up into the air, okay? It flew across the Atlantic Ocean. This is no fucking joke, all right? It flew all the way across the Atlantic Ocean and hit fucking America yesterday. Little particles of dust were flying down in Miami and parts of Florida from this huge sandstorm in the Sahara Desert. As you know, the Sahara Desert is in fucking Africa. And if I'm wrong about that, I'm really embarrassed. But as far as I know, it is. And fucking, yeah, we were actually affected by it. Now, this is not a rare occurrence, actually. A lot of these sandstorms out of the Sahara usually hit the Caribbean and whatnot. But this is the first time that it's gone so far as to hit the United States. And it hit Florida yesterday. So you Floridians, if you were outside and about and you were showered by little speckles of dust, that is from the Sahara Desert. So you cannot say that you have not experienced any kind of sand touch with the Sahara Desert. You have. You haven't been there, but it's been to you. We had a guest yesterday. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, the quote of the week before we bounce out this motherfucker is from my girl, Miley B. She is the fucking best quoter in the fucking world. She quotes, "Niggas be outside every day with bottles and blunts just celebrating failure." And that's some funny shit because Miley B knows how it is. You know what I'm saying? And the Urban Dictionary fucking word of the day is BAZ, B-H-A-Z, which stands for Black House Anonymous Zone, which occupies the area around Lafayette Square in Washington, D.C. And it's supposed to be just like Capitol Hill Anonymous Zone in Seattle, Washington, which had, by the way, 2 shootings yesterday. There were 2 people, 1 person killed in this safe zone, okay, and 1 person severely critically injured in the safe zone. And police are actually trying to get in to get to these people that are shot, and their police, the Chad zones or the Chaz zones, policing people are not letting the police in. It's going to turn into a fucking mess, yo. That's all I could say. And it's going to be bad. But you want to know something? I don't get it. I don't want to get it. I don't care to get it. I just don't fucking get it. Not my fucking state, not my fucking problem. So anyway, guys, I kind of flew through this show. These shows have been lasting a lot longer than usual. We're already at fucking 25:06, 29:06. Holy shit. This show's going a half hour. So with that being said, people, this is your boy bgrynch saying, keep it real, people. Love each other and peace the fuck out, will you? And do me a favor. All right? Stay healthy. Be well. Love each other, man. That's what life is all about. Heather, I'm fucking so in love with you. You have absolutely no idea. I'm sorry, women. I'm sorry. My heart's taken. I love all of you equally. I just love Heather that much more. All right, guys. Good night. Peace out. Keep it real. Love each other. All right. So, YouTuber, whoever you may be, let me just share this. Anyway, I know that show went fucking pretty fast, didn't it? With that being said, thank you for tuning in, and whoever else views this fucking show, I gotta put keywords into this shit now. We're at 30 minutes and 5 seconds, so yo, you keep it real. You love yourself or each other, and peace the fuck out, yo. Keep it real on the real.